God bless you. In today's video, I am going to be going over the new KoKo Collection from Kylie Cosmetics. It's not a new collection, but it has recently launched, and I did get my hands on the entire collection. So we have an eyeshadow palette, we have a highlighter, we have two lippies, as well as a lip liner, and I show you guys how I got this look, as well as have a little chit chat moment with y'all and let you know about something very exciting that is going on in my life. So if you guys want to hear more about that and see how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so starting out, I'm going to go into the eyeshadow palette first. This is the packaging right here, rose gold, and then the lettering is kind of like a lifted glitter type. I did have an issue when I ordered my palette. One of my shades came broken, but I reached out to Kylie Cosmetics and they sent me a brand new palette for free. Let me keep the other one, and it wasn't like terribly damaged, but one of the shades was, you know, broken, and I didn't want it like that because I mean I pay for the stuff. I want, you know, what I'm supposed to get. I want to get what I pay for. So this is the packaging right here. It's like a baby pink color. I know the camera's kind of washing it out, but there you can kind of see. And then with the rose gold lettering. On the back you have the name of the shadows. You do get your protective sleeve with it. It does come with a mirror as well as the 9 shades. Oh, I almost damaged it with my nail. And here are the 9 beautiful, beautiful shades. I've only owned one other Kylie palette, and that's the Jordan palette. And what I love about that palette is that for those shimmers, I actually don't have to wet my brush, which is amazing. So we're going to be starting off with the eyes first, and per usual, I'm going to go into my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and just prime my lids. As you can see, this is another neutral palette, but I love these palettes. Typically, this is what I gravitate more towards. So looking at the palette, let's just dive in. I'm gonna go into the shade. I'm gonna first take the shade right here called True's Mom. And what I noticed about the names of the shadows, that they all have True in it, which is Chloe's daughter's name. So that's kind of cute. And there is some kickback, as you can see, but it's not too bad. I don't mind that as long as the shadows perform well. Then I'm going to go into the shade True Meaning with the same brush and just basically do the same thing that I was doing, just to deepen up the outer V a little bit as well as the crease. Alright, so next on a flat concealer brush, this is from ColourPop, I'm going to go into the shade Always True, and I'm going to try it out with no setting spray since the shadows from the Jordan palette don't require me to have setting spray either. This one's a little more crumbly than the shimmers from the Jordan palette. Maybe if I use my finger a little bit. Here's the shade. It's gorgeous, like a gorgeous rose gold. Oh yeah, that's better. And then I just take my crease brush and just blend the edges. I'm having fallout just because that shadow was pretty crumbly, but I want to go into another shadow. But I am going to wet my brush, and I'm just going to take some Fix Plus and just spray my brush. And I want to go into the shade right here called Dreams Come True, and just put that probably on like the outer half of the eyelid. One thing that I'm noticing is that these shimmers are not as pigmented as the ones in the Jordan palette. They're nice, but literally the ones in the Jordan palette, I did not have to use any type of spray or anything, and that actually surprised me. Then to deepen up things, I'm going to go into the shade Truseldorf, which as you can see does have some kickback as well, and just deepen up the outer V. Alright, so I'm going to give the eyes a rest for now. As you can see, there is quite a bit of fallout on my face. If that bothers you, then I'm not sure how you'll feel about this palette. But so far I'm liking it. I trust the process, you know. 90% of the time when you do your eyes first, it always looks really ratchet until, you know, everything starts coming together. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up this fallout, and then we'll move into the face makeup. Alright, so to get into the face makeup, I'm going to start off with the Touch in Sol No Problem Prime Essence. I really have been enjoying this primer. We got it in a BoxyCharm last month, I believe. So within the title of this video, not only does it say that I am testing out the KoKo Collection, but it also says that I have my own business. And I do. It's just taken quite some time to get it lifted, like to actually get started. And that's just because when Jose and I made the decision that I was going to start this, literally once I was about to start, then a lot of stuff happened and a lot of stuff has changed, and for the better, you know. Like at the moment when all this stuff was happening, we were like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? But now we kind of see, you know, we see why things happened the way that they did. So while the primers are setting in, I'll just catch y'all up a little bit. So for about a month now, I've been out of work. I had to quit my job because we had issues with our car. If y'all don't remember, back in December, I shared with you that in November, I was in a really bad car accident and our car had got totaled. And it was really such a process to get the car out. You know, part of me was just so overwhelmed with having to do so that I really put it off. And I know I shouldn't have, but I did. And one day, the lot that the car was sitting in, the people call me and they say, hey, we're going to start charging you X amount of money per day if you don't come and pick up your car. So I call Jose and I was like, hey, they're saying, you know, that the car needs to get out of the lot. And he goes with my dad and they go to get it out. And the car doesn't start. Mind you, this was already like 4 months after the car had been sitting there. Like it went through all winter sitting there. We had to have it towed to the house. And then it sat and sat and sat. And then we were getting closer to getting it fixed. And the car that we were using broke down. Literally, I was coming home from work and it shut off and the engine started clicking, like, you know, crackling, and it was like jerking, and it was really bad. By the grace of God, we made it home safe, but that was it. So we had to get a rental car for the next week. Financially, we just realized that that wasn't smart because that was going to be a huge, you know, huge dent in our pockets. This is what I'm going to be using for foundation today. So I realized that that was going to be a huge dent in our pockets, and you know, I'm telling Jose, I'm like, man, what are we supposed to do? You know, I don't know. And he blurts out, not in an angry tone, but we were having, you know, a really serious conversation about what to do. And he's like, you're gonna have to quit your job. And I was like, no. My job provides, you know, X, Y, and Z. Like I just can't, like I just can't up and quit my job. Like that's just crazy. So we did, you know, some more talking, and we figured out a plan, and I was like, okay, fine. So I had to quit my job because my job was 40 miles one way from my house, and to drive that every day, you know, that's the reason why we needed the rental car. And Jose's job wasn't that far from the house, and it was cheaper for him to take an Uber to his job than to get the rental. And so, you know, we did what we had to do. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it, but you know, we did what we had to do. So I actually signed up and am a consultant for Paparazzi Accessories. This is the business name that we came up with. It is all to glorify God. Even on the back of the business card, we have a Bible verse, and it's just all to glorify God. And I've been trying to do my first live video. I've been trying to set things up, and it's just been one chaotic thing after another. But I'm finally going to start it up, and I'm so excited. I will leave all the information listed down below. I will leave a link to my business Facebook page so y'all can go and follow if you want to follow and just support and just, you know, be witness to what God is doing. We're so excited and we're so blessed, and we're just super thankful to, you know, have the opportunity that we have, and I can't wait to get started, and I just can't wait to see what God has next for us. We're so, you know, we're so thankful that, you know, in the midst of everything that's gone on, in the midst of everything that's happened, you know, God has really shown out, and God has really shown himself strong to us. And it's just to see the things happen to us in our lives, and to see what God does and how he works, and to see, you know, how things happen at times. Like when I had to quit my job, I was like, what the heck? Why? Like, how does this make sense? How is a solution me quitting my job, us losing a source of income? Like, how does that make sense? I couldn't understand how anything good could come from that. And last year, because I was working so much, I missed so much of my kids' lives. I mean, we were there, you know, we were present, but we weren't able to do much with them. And since being home this last month, I have done so much with my kids, and it's been wonderful. My son's gonna be 3 next month, God willing, and my daughter is gonna be 9 in September. And I know they're not getting any younger, and just I see the good. I see the good, and that's something that we have to remember, that, you know, when we try to do things on our own strength, nothing good is going to come from that. Nothing good is going to come from that. And we just have to remember that. And just remember to be patient on God, and, you know, just remember to just always trust in him, you know. As cliche as that sound, because I know so many times like, oh, trust in the Lord, trust in the Lord. But it's like, really, trust in the Lord and trust in his timing, and give your burdens to him and your worries to him, and, you know, trust that he'll work everything out for your own good. And just because in the moment you don't have what you want, that doesn't mean you don't have everything that you need. All right, y'all, so my camera died out on me, so I just went ahead and I applied my Milk Makeup Baked bronzing stick. I absolutely love that. And then I went ahead and set my concealer and all that with the Collab Set the Stage Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder, absolute fave. And I went ahead and set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finishing Powder. So then I'm just gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette and finish up the eyes. And I'm gonna go into the shade Truseldorf and apply that to the lower lash line. So I think the camera cut off when I was talking about what it is to trust in God and trust in his timing. And that is something that Jose and I have really been learning this season. Just to really not lean on, you know, what we think is best. To really trust in God and his timing for us and his plans for us. And I'm going to take just a small crease brush and go into True's Mom and run that right beneath what we just put down to blend everything out. Alright, and then I'll finish up the brow bone highlight and inner corner with the highlighter that's in the collection. Just because this white, I don't think it's going to pair well as a brow bone highlight. I might put it on top, I might not, let's just see. So we're going to finish off the rest of the face. I'm going to go into my Collab sculpting powder. But yeah, I'm really excited for what's happening. I'm really excited for what's coming. Jose has really been, you know, my biggest encourager, and I'm so thankful for him because, you know, a lot of times he sees in me, like, I don't want to say the success, because I know that, you know, the Bible says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So it's like, I know I have it in me, but it's like to actually get out there and do something out of your comfort zone, you know, and this is out of my comfort zone. I'm really drawn to it, and I'm really excited, and I mean, I have my starter pack, you know. And more toward the end of the video, I'll give y'all a little sneak peek at some jewelry, just so you guys can have an idea of what, you know, what's being sold and stuff like that. So since this is a neutral look, I just have this palette from ColourPop that I have Kathleen Light's 4 blushes and 2 highlighters from ColourPop as well. I'm going to the shade right here, which is I Need Space. So this is the highlighter within the collection, the same rose gold packaging with the glitter lettering and the same type of outer packaging. And this is the highlight right here. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. So we're just gonna pop this on. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't know if it's the brush that I'm using. Let's see with this brush. Wow, that's beautiful. I love a good nose highlight. And a cupid bow. And I'm going to take the highlighter and just pop that on the inner corner. And the brow bone. Do you guys see that? Like, wow. Well, I love the highlighter. This is in the shade True Mama, in case I didn't tell you guys. I don't think I did. I have one other Kylie highlighter, and it's in the shade Ice Me Out, and I really like that. So I wasn't expecting anything less, but man, this highlighter. Alright, so for the sake of timing for this video, because I feel like it's already a bajillion years long, I'm gonna go off camera, apply mascara and lashes, and then we will be back and finish off with the lips. Alright, lashes and mascara is on. I've been using the Salon Perfect number 11 lashes. I just got this pack at Walmart, and I love them because the band is thin enough to put on. I'm not a falsie expert, so those are great. For mascara, I just applied a quick coat of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and then for my lower lash line, I used the Maybelline Lash Discovery, and then I went ahead and added in a ColourPop gel eyeliner to my lower lash line, and the eyes are done. And I have to say, I really like how they look. Alright, so moving into the 3 lip products within the collection. This is the lip liner, and I don't like the name of it, so I'm not going to say the name of it. Y'all want to go see the name of it? Go to KylieCosmetics.com and look up the name of it. I'm not a fan of it, so I'm not going to talk like that on my channel. So this is the lip liner right here. This is the packaging. The same kind of soft pink. And then it's just a typical nude. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on my lips. And one thing that I can say that I really like about Kylie's lip liners is that they're super, super creamy. And I totally look like a chola right now. And then the 2 lippies that came within the collection, here are the outer packaging right here. One is called Allergic to BS, and the other one is called The Bigger the Hoops. I don't know where these people come up with these names from. They're both nudes. One is more pinky, one is more like a lighter color. So I'm going to first go in with The Bigger the Hoops. This is the more pinky one, but I'm just going to go in with this one because I'm probably going to put allergic to BS like in the inner parts. Okay, let's see. I don't like that. I don't like this color. I don't think it's bad. I just think with this lip liner, I probably should have gone in with this shade. So let's apply this on top. This is the Allergic to BS one. Looks like this. Let's just apply this on top. Yeah, I think I like that better. It kind of tones it down a lot, actually. Kylie's matte formula is not bad, but I'm not a liquid lipstick kind of girl. Y'all know this. But we're just gonna leave it like this because I rarely wear a matte lip, but I kind of like it. I like how everything looked. So the last and final thing is just to set my face, and I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is by far my favorite setting spray, and I'm almost out, so I'm totally gonna stay in my robe for this outro because I don't feel like changing. And at the moment, I have nowhere to go. So we're gonna stay comfy. We're gonna stay in the robe. Alright, y'all, that wraps up this video. I really just wanted to sit down and show y'all the new KoKo Collection by Kylie Cosmetics. I know that it's been out for a while, but it's a collection that really intrigued me, and that's why I picked it up. And I'm really happy that I did because I'm pleasantly pleased with all of the products that I tried. The eyeshadow palette, there is some fallout within the mattes and the shimmers, but for me personally, that's not an issue because, you know, I know that when I'm going to use this palette, I just do my eyes first and it's not an issue. If you have an issue with fallout, then you might want to pass on it. The highlighter, as you can see, it is just absolutely stunning. My cup of tea. The lip liner, I actually really like the lip liner. I could see myself using it for a lot of my nudes. And the liquid lipsticks, separately, I could probably wear the more pinky one, maybe with a gloss on top, and I really liked this more nudie pink, but them both together, whew, I love the combo. And you know, her formula is comfortable. It's not an uncomfortable formula, so I wouldn't mind wearing a matte lip. Just me personally, I'm a gloss girl. You all know this. So yeah, right now I just want to show you guys a couple of pieces that I have from my Paparazzi, just to give you guys just a little sneak peek. Each necklace comes with a set of earrings. So like this is the necklace right here, and then here are the earrings, and this whole thing right here is $5. I know you go to Walmart, you know, and I mean, where can you get a set of earrings and necklace for $5? And the quality is great. All of the pieces are lead and nickel free, so that's absolutely wonderful. This is another piece right here. It's a bracelet. It stretches and it has like a little heart charm right here, and I really like it. I think it's very beautiful. And then just another piece that I'm going to show you guys. It's this one right here. It's more longer. It has a longer chain, and then it has like this pendant at the bottom with the matching earrings, and again, this is $5 as well. Yeah, I'm just super excited and super blessed to have this opportunity to be able to, you know, provide for my family, and Jose and I are just super excited for what's going to come from this business. I will leave my Facebook business page listed in the bottom bar down below. Please make sure to go and like the page, and we will be doing lives from there very, very soon. I'll appreciate it so much. But yeah, I think that's all for this video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. God bless y'all today and always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!